about your body count, let your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count, let your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count, let your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count, let your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count, let your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count.
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl Bibsy back at with another video. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you for tuning in, and I do hope you stay to the very end. So guys, as you all know from the title, guys, today I'll be doing a recipe video, and today's video is banga soup. Yes, I'll be showing you guys how I make my delicious banga soup. And if you guys didn't know, banga soup is from Delta State. Yeah. So I went ahead to lay out my ingredients, and the ingredients I have is my crayfish, my banga spices, my palm nut concentrate, my sea snails, my periwinkles, my pepper, my maggi, my salt, and my all-purpose seasoning. So next we have the catfish, which is the main ingredients for this recipe. The next thing I have is my Shaki and Kpomo. I bought this a few days ago. You don't really have to add this to your recipe, but I love a lot of meat. The next thing I have is my palm nut concentrate. I used the palm nut fruit, but I went for this one because it's easier and less time consuming. The next step will be to pour in your palm nut concentrate into the pot. The next step, I went to add in some water because I didn't like the thick consistency. But if you like thick consistencies in your soup, you don't have to add water. Just leave it like that. Next thing I did was put in my onions, peppers, and crayfish, and I blended them. The next step was to put in my banga spice into the blender so you can blend with the remaining ingredients. And I saw this recipe on Reciepe's channel. I'll link it down below. So the next thing I did was to pour in my blended mixture into the banga concentrate so it can boil as well. The next step, I went ahead to add my Kpomo and Shaki into the pot so it can boil alongside the remaining ingredients. The next thing I did was to allow my banga cook for an additional 5 minutes. The next thing I did was to add my sea snails and my periwinkles. Thereafter, I mixed it. I tasted it to see if the banga had boiled to my desired taste. The next thing I did was to put in some all-purpose seasoning into my fish so it can have some taste. The next thing I did was to add in my seasoning cubes. Thereafter, I mixed in the seasoning cubes. After that, I went ahead to add in my all-purpose seasoning because I just like my food a little bit sweet, not too spicy. But if you like it spicy, you can add more peppers and whatnot. Thereafter, I went ahead to add in my fish into the pot so it can boil. The next thing is to add in my banga spice. At this point, you can tell that the soup is almost ready. So because we're using fish, we don't want to use a spoon and mix it because the fish is going to break. So what I did was to turn my soup around using the two handles. I just turned it around, which is a safer way than using a spoon because the spoon will break your fish and you don't want your fish scattered. So once your banga starts looking like this, you can tell that it's ready. So the thing you do is to take it off the stove, allow it cool for a bit. If you have the banga pot, you can put it on the banga pot. Yeah, to give it that rich local taste. But since I didn't have that, I just served it into a bowl and I ate it. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, share